to our channel. Today I am doing a live walkthrough at Coloma. It's an RV resort in Coloma, California, which is about an hour outside of Sacramento. I'm going to walk you through the park, and I'm also going to walk you to the state park, which is right across the bridge. And it is absolutely gorgeous. It's like the old gold rush town. So everything is preserved and historic. So let's go check it out. So there's a nice little playground, a pool, which they actually just opened the pool today. We got here Wednesday evening and the pool wasn't open at all. They finally just opened it today, and luckily too, because it is very hot. So it was nice and refreshing. So at this resort, they have several restrooms that have showers in them. That right there is the office. So that's where you check in, but they also sell clothing, just some souvenir type stuff. They do sell some snacky stuff and some drinks, but no your own food. This is definitely the cell phone service is definitely very spotty up here. You do get areas where once you cross over the bridge, the cell phone reception is better, but here right at the resort, it's pretty spotty. There is Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi isn't that great also, so if you have a lot of work to do, basic stuff is fine. Like I brought some of my documentation here Wednesdays, some stuff that I didn't finish last week after seeing patients, and I was able to do that. But if you're looking to download stuff, it's probably not the best for that. So over here, this is the lower level. This is the level that we're on. There are some cabins, and there's RV spots that's right on the river. So we're on the American River here. Some more cabins there. And that's really cute. They have a few of these. So that's like a wagon. I don't think it's original, but it's definitely cute. You can rent those. So what someone was just telling me about these cabins is I guess they don't have a bathroom. So you're kind of, stuck going to the public areas to go to the bathroom, which isn't terrible. Sometimes we do that even though we have a restroom in our RV. We'll still sometimes, go shower in the public areas just so, for sake of having to clean our bathroom after we leave, especially if it's just a short trip. So these areas right here, these are all tent areas. Also, if you go to the back of the resort, those are all tent areas too. And then, like I had mentioned earlier, all these up front are the RV spots. So this is a one-lane bridge. Once I show you this area down here, we will go over that bridge. It can actually be quite frightening because it's a one-lane bridge. So, pulling rigs over. I remember my husband, our first time, he was like, oh my God, are we gonna make it? So we made it. There's even room for pedestrians to walk too. It is tight. So this river, they have kayakers and whitewater rafters and stuff like that come down there. We saw a bunch today. I wasn't able to get it for this video because right now it is 6:33 p.m. This is Pacific time. I say we saw there was the most traffic on the water at about 11 a.m. So let's walk back around, and then we're gonna cut over the bridge, and I'm gonna take you into the state park area. So as long as you're at this resort and you don't take your car over, which you honestly do not need to take your car over, it's free to get into the park. I guess the only thing they charge for over there is parking, but it's literally such a short walk. You don't need to bring your car. So leave your car at the RV resort and walk over. And then it's free. There's a small museum on the inside, which it'll be closed now, so I won't be able to take you in there. But if you watch my video that I'm going to post of this, then you will see it there. And I'll attach a link here, and you can watch that. It'll take you all through all the trails in that area, and also it'll take you through the inside of the museum. So this is our third or fourth time at this resort, and these used to be like manual. We showed up Wednesday night, and now I guess you have to have a code now. So, and we checked in so late. We didn't get here till because we came after work, and we're over the Bay Area, so it took us, I don't know, over 3 hours. We got here close to 11 o'clock at night. So luckily when we got here, there was a gentleman who was actually coming out of the gates on his bike. I have no idea where he was going. Luckily, and we pull up, we have our rig, and he's like, do you guys need the gate code? And we're like, yeah. I tried to contact the number for the late check-in, and the person didn't answer. So this bridge, it was constructed in 1915, so it's a historic, but this whole area is historic other than this RV resort. So you get a really great view of the river up here. So if you watch the video that I'm making of this camping trip, this vlog, you will be able to see I got tons of kayakers and whitewater rafters, and it's funny, even one as I was filming him, he flipped his kayak, and this water is freezing. It's probably I don't know. What we really love about this too is it sounds so amazing at night. We'll just sit there, and for some reason it's so much louder at night, maybe because there's no other noise. But it's kind of like being on the beach and hearing the waves hit the shore, but you're hearing this water, and it's just so relaxing. I can't even explain it. Plus you also get a ton of stars here. And then there's the other way. So as you can see, this is a pretty narrow bridge. But the only thing that's on the side of the bridge is Coloma, the campground. It's just Coloma, and they do have a school, which is actually really cool. But now we're about to go into the Gold Rush area. So I say this is a main street. It's not super busy, but it's, we're kind of out in the middle of, I guess, the hills. I don't know. Yesterday we went to Gold Bug Mine, and a guy working there asked us where we're from, and we told him, oh, we're from the Bay Area. He's like, oh. And he called us like, I don't know. He's like, we are from the flats or something. We're like, okay. I don't really know what he was talking about, but so this right here, it's Coloma Gold Trail Grange. So that's like you can like, it's like a hall for rent. You can have events there and stuff. I've never had an event there, but you could. And then that is the museum over there. And there's a lot of trails back there. We only did the one trail. So there's a lot of families here too. It's a great place for kids. There's literally this whole area was during the gold rush. People just came from all over. And a lot of people actually came from China. There was a huge influx of the Chinese here, all coming to help get the gold, right? It's pretty interesting. There's still a huge Asian population here. It probably has something to do with that. So this is the Agronaut. It is a farm to fork cafe. They have coffee, tea, they have pastries. They do have a small menu. We have not ate here yet, but we did get a coffee. It was pretty good. Did not try the pastries. And this is an old post office. And believe it or not, it's still a functioning post office. So that's pretty incredible. I think they try to preserve as much of this as possible. So the Monroe House. Let's see if we can see inside of here. No, the windows are kind of dirty. So it's just an old house, and I'm not sure who. Monroe's and right here. So this right here, there's always a blacksmith here like during the day. And they do such incredible work. Yeah. Although we did come today and they weren't here. But the last time we were here, we were able to see a show. So I'll take you to this little spot over here. This is cool. I found this morning because of all the times we've been here, we've never really ventured off into this state park. We've kind of went other places. So this cool structure was actually a prison. So there's 8 cells, and it housed 16 prisoners. So it's pretty incredible that they fit 16 people into that small building. Yeah. And I guess I can walk you over. What I was reading earlier when we went to the museum is all the gold miners, they had, they established like their own community with their own laws and such, I guess, to just, keep the peace. And yeah, so this was the El Dorado County Jail. And this was the nearest county jail, like in the area, the nearest jail or whatever. So people from other areas got sent here too. So yeah, this is what the cell looked like. Let's see. Very small. Yeah. So, all right, let's keep it moving. And we will just cut over to the left, and then we'll get back to go back over the bridge and to the campground. Yesterday we went to the gold bug mine, and it was very cute. You get to take a tour through like a cave. It was like an old gold mine, like, and you go through it. It's like freezing cold. It's a guided tour. You listen. They give you like a phone or whatever, and you listen to the tour as you go through. But it was pretty interesting. You know, there's all this about gold and gold mining that you never knew, and you never knew that you wanted to know. But it's a big part of our history, right? So I don't know, it's pretty interesting. Then after that, there are some trails there too, and this will all be linked on my video, the vlog for this camping trip. So it will be linked, and I'll put a link in the description below too if you want to check that out. Because like I said, the cell phone service is spotty out here, so there may be parts of this video that aren't that great. So definitely check out the vlog that I'm going to post, because it'll be, you know, of good quality. So, and that's the museum. The Gold Discovery Museum. So if you come to Coloma, you have to check this place out. Gold Discovery Museum. So, all right, let's go back across the street and head back to the campground. You can just see it's just so beautiful here. All the sounds of nature, and of course an occasional car passing here and there. And I guess a tow truck. So it's getting wild around here. Going back over the bridge. Just so picturesque. The good old American River again. Some people enjoying the river. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found it interesting, maybe helpful, go ahead and like and hit the subscribe. And definitely check out the rest of our videos. Bye.